Hey hun, why are vertical gardens so successful?
Why are vertical gardens so successful?
Because they take things to the next level. What I'm doing is going to tear apart all this rotten wood over here from these old shelves that we had for this old vertical garden deal, and we are going to install a new vertical garden.
Cool. This could be reused. Hi, and welcome to Suburban Life Permaculture. I'm Holly, and we're so glad that you're here today. And today, so we have 3 of these 4x4 posts that originally held a different kind of vertical structure. It was basically shelves, but those rotted away, so we want to do something a little bit different this time. So what we're going to do is we have hardware that'll hold terracotta pots, and we're going to see how we like that. Joe went ahead and got the first set of hardware here. We have 4, so we have 1 on each side for the top level because they'll still get plenty of sun. And then we're going to go down probably about 2 feet because we want plenty of growing room. And then we'll put the next level, and it'll be just 3 of them here. We might add 1 in the back for those that prefer a little bit more shade, but we'll kind of reserve our hardware for this main south-facing area. Why would you want to go ahead and grow vertically? Lots of reasons, and a lot of them can depend either on yourself or on the plants that you have in mind for a structure. One of those reasons can be you don't have to bend, or if I didn't want to have another row down here because it's too hard to bend, I could just leave these 2 for harvesting. It can maximize growing space, so let's say I put them a little closer because I know the plants I'm going to put in there are a little more compact, and then now I've got a whole bunch of things growing in this one small space. And it can also provide better airflow. There's a lot of plants that need that extra airflow, so instead of having it grow along the ground, it can grow out of a pot and grow down. And another one could be where there are some plants that you want to control, like mint is an example. So you contain them better in these pots. Some other reasons could be that it can protect your plants because they're a little bit further up from the ground, protect them from some rodents. For example, we have a lot of rabbits around here, and we want to keep these up a little bit more out of their reach. It could keep them out of the dog's reach because sometimes they get in here as well. And 2 more would be if you're doing, say, a living hedge, that could add some privacy while also being an added harvest for you, and could add some really neat design elements to your garden.
And keep it the same level? I mean, okay.
Yeah, that one can go a little bit higher up, not too much. So maybe make it a foot from the bottom. Or truly, it doesn't matter. I can adjust what plants go where. No, that's good.
Or
Maybe right in between? Split the difference? Yeah. We have our filled pots here, and I've added some seeds. This one is going to be my lemon mint tree. I may add some different kinds of mint, but that's what I had available right now. And a couple of words of caution. You want to make sure that you get hardware that will be able to hold your pot, and you should be able to tell when you're buying it what the weight would be good or the pot size would be good. We could go up a little bit, and we may do that with some additional with this particular hardware, but for me, I would want to be really cautious and probably put those bigger ones on the bottom. This way, if they do fall, they don't fall and break everything here, they just fall to the ground. And another thing is that you want to make sure you're really diligent about watering. Because these are porous, they're going to wick water away faster than another pot might, so you want to be really on top of watering these unless you put plants in there that really are not too finicky when it comes to water. And speaking of water, whenever we can, we do water with what we've collected. I'm going to come back to you guys. And the cool thing is, the stuff from the top will drip down and give water to the next round or the next row down. And this one, make sure you can, I save it for last because then I can lift it up over my head without a problem. Now this one, I'm going to wait until I see it dripping out, then I know it's got enough. And then it helps water the next row down. But I didn't use damp potting soil, so this is why I started with the guys on the bottom. All right. Nice. And another caution would be if you have hardware in the back, which we do. So we have one on the top because that's going to still get plenty of sun. But what about the two we put here? Well, you could put plants here that don't like a lot of sun or are happy with partial sun, and you make sure that it's going to be able to get some, or shade-loving plants. And I have a couple that prefer shade. You can check out those videos. I'll add them to the description. How do you know if this hardware is going to work for this size pot? Well, you should have that information on your hardware, but when you're searching for it, what I did is I decided I wanted to start out with these 6-inch pots, and then I went ahead and searched for hardware to hang 6-inch terracotta pots. And then, of course, you always double check because sometimes search engines lead you down the wrong path. But then I was able to make sure that I could have this. Now, I remember when I bought this that it gave a range. So that's why I know that I could probably go ahead and put in 8-inch pots as well. Do you guys grow vertically with the hardware in the terracotta pots? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know what your experience is. I don't care if you like, subscribe, or share, although we really appreciate it when you do. Carpe diem, y'all.